Asia is home to beautiful and spectacular places in the world. Places like Tokyo, Seoul, and Hanoi tend to be very popular among tourists. However, Asia is full of underrated destinations that are unknown to most of us. These places deserve to be on our bucket list. If you are searching for a place full of culture, beauty, and a low influx of tourists, make sure you don't miss out on visiting these 10 most underrated places in Asia. Number 10. Koh Rong. This is the second largest island of Cambodia. Located in Koh Rong province, about 25 kilometers off the coast in the Gulf of Thailand. 4 village communities exist on the island. In recent years, the island has become home to an increasing, but a still moderate number of foreign-run guest houses and bungalow resorts. In absence of even the most basic infrastructure, transport by boat is required to all holiday resorts, which are scattered over a number of beaches. This island is relatively new, which was established in the year 2000. It is home to a small number of inhabitants, and tourists can enjoy the luxury of a somewhat private island. This is a perfect destination for couples on a honeymoon. You get to enjoy a magical experience, without paying the price for it. Number 9. Gansu. This region of China can offer a lot more to tourists than you can imagine. It usually goes unnoticed, but some tourists who were lucky enough to visit described it as a nature lover's dream and a must-visit. Gansu is a landlocked province in northwest China. Its capital and largest city is Lanzhou, located in the southeast part of the province. Most of Gansu's economy is based on the mining industry and the extraction of minerals. Initially, this region was used for traders to travel through with all kinds of different items across China and parts of Asia. However, it has become a scenic attraction for those who love art and history, full of naturally occurring colors that makes it seem like a real artwork. Number 8. Dalat. Vietnam can offer a lot of fun things to do. The coastal areas may not be the perfect location for some travelers, which is usually packed out with tourists. Even though it may be beautiful, some tourists would prefer to escape to a completely different landscape. And if that's the case, a trip to Dalat in Vietnam is definitely what you need. The city is located in the southern parts of the Central Highlands region, and is situated in the mountains, and although it's definitely still got Vietnam's culture and charm, it's a lot different from other cities in this country. The weather stands in contrast to Vietnam's otherwise tropical climate. The city is usually overlooked by many visitors, even though there are many things to do in Dalat, from cultural experiences to breathtaking nature. A must-visit for travelers who love to explore new things. Number 7. Bagan. This city is an ancient city of Myanmar, and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, located in the region of Mandalay. From the 9th to 13th century, the city was the capital of the Pagan Kingdom, the first kingdom that unified the regions that would later constitute modern Myanmar. During the kingdom's height between the 11th and 13th century, 4,446 Buddhist temples, pagodas, and monasteries were constructed in the Bagan Plains alone, of which the remains of 3,822 temples and pagodas still survive to the present day. The Bagan Archaeological Zone is the main attraction for the country's nascent tourism industry. Number 6. Chennai. This is the capital of the Indian state of Tamil Nadu. Located off the Bay of Bengal, it is a primary cultural, economic and educational center of South India. The city, together with the adjoining regions, constitutes the Chennai metropolitan area. Chennai is among the most visited Indian cities by foreign tourists. The Quality of Living Survey rated Chennai as the safest city in India. It's home to important cultural traditions and breathtaking visuals, loved by most travelers. You will find an array of things to keep yourself busy, from visiting historical sites to indulging in the famous Indian cuisine. Number 5. Hue. This is a city in central Vietnam that was the capital of Dang Trong from 1738 to 1775, and of the Nguyen dynasty from 1802 to 1945. It has since been overlooked by other popular cities in Vietnam. While those cities are beautiful options for many tourists, some may prefer something much more unique, without having to be bombarded by tourists. In that case, considering a trip to Hue would be perfect. This city is located right on the Perfume River, and has a ton of historical sites to take in. Some of the major attractions include the 19th century citadel, surrounded by a moat and thick stone walls. It encompasses the Imperial City, with palaces and shrines, the Forbidden Purple City, which was once the Emperor's home, and a replica of the Royal Theatre. The city was also the battleground for the Battle of Hue, which was one of the longest and bloodiest battles of the Vietnam War. Number 4. The Tiger's Nest. This is a must-visit location for travelers, a popular Buddhist monastery, and a large complex spanning the mountain in the Himalayan region, located in the cliffside of the Upper Valley, in Bhutan. This complex was first built in 1692. Travelers who want to enjoy the scenic view from the temple, or want to explore the temple of the Buddhist monastery, would need to hike for a number of hours. On average, it takes 4 hours to reach the temple along a trail. Some tourists also end up hiring a horse to make life easier. However, travelers have described the journey to the top as an experience you will never forget. Number 3. Suzhou. This city is located in southeastern Gansu province, about 100 kilometers northwest of Shanghai. It is a major economic center, and the focal point of trade and commerce, and the second largest city in the province. The city is full of breathtaking canals, an array of stone bridges, beautiful pagodas, and meticulously designed gardens, which have contributed to its status as one of the top tourist attractions in China. The classical gardens were added to the list of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites in 1997 and 2000. They were built hundreds of years ago by wealthy families and emperors, and make for a pleasant place to wander during the warmer seasons. Suzhou is often dubbed the Venice of the East, or Venice of China. Number 2. Yerevan. This is the capital city of Armenia, and one of the world's oldest and continuously inhabited cities. Situated along the Rozdan River, it is known to be the cultural and industrial center of Armenia. It has been the capital city since 1918, the 14th in the history of Armenia. Being one of the oldest national capitals in the world, it is slowly becoming a popular destination for tourists, which was underrated compared to neighboring cities. Home to numerous castles and rich religious heritage, the city is being promoted as a tourist destination, alongside the Georgian capital, Tbilisi. The destination offers views that are stunning to the eyes, and amazing food tours that will give you a glance into a breathtaking cuisine. Number 1. Kamakura, Japan. If you're heading to Tokyo, Japan, this destination may be ideal, since it's only 1 hour away, for those wanting to experience a true authentic coastal vibe. This city was the capital of Japan from 1185 to 1333, and became the nation's most populous settlement from 1200 to 1300. Kamakura is a popular domestic tourist destination in Japan as a coastal city, with a high number of seasonal festivals, as well as ancient Buddhist and Shinto shrines, and many temples scattered across the city. Tourists who visit the place are mesmerized by its beauty and culture.